Okay, so we have our first, or my first, battle of 6th edition. We're playing 1,500 points. I have a Foot Eldar army. I got Guardians, 2 Wraithlords, Warwalkers, Eldrad with his requisite unit of Wraithguard, and some regular Rangers. I've decided not to upgrade to Pathfinders, and I'm facing a busted-ass Chaos Space Marine army. Look at this, 3 flying monstrous demon prince type creatures, Epidemius to try to give him 3+ feel no pains and stuff. Some squads of plague marines inside rhinos, and I guess those guys are what? Those are plague bearers back there? Okay, and I guess they're all allies, those guys, right? Yeah, like, so it's an allied contingent. I have a straight up Eldar army versus an allied contingent, and we're playing the long way because we've rolled for the setup that you have to play the long way, and we're also fighting over 4 objectives. It's big guns never tire, so our heavy support options, aka these guys, those things, are all count as scoring units. And there's 4 objectives. There's one over here underneath this guy's foot. There's another one over there. There's one over here, and a 4th one over there. So I'm going to try to steal the initiative because my opponent's going first. See if I can roll a 6. Nope, my opponent is going first. All right, well, good luck. Back in a bit. Okay, so rounding up. Top of turn 1 for Chaos Space Marines. Unfortunately, both these vehicles got immobilized as they tried to go through this building, so that was a little bit of an unlucky stroke there. What happened? There was three units trying to demonically assault in the allies. It was the Bloodthirst, or like the Demon Prince guy, and Epidemius were one group. The second group was these guys. But unfortunately, my opponent rolled a 2, so this group had to come in over here. What else happened? These guys just swooped 24 inches straight up, fired they both rolled on the Pyromancy table. They both got some power that they didn't like, so they instead took the Flamer, the Heavy Flamer Primaris power. This guy Heavy Flamered in here, and it managed to kill 2 of my Wraithguard because I didn't have my rerollable saves up yet, the 2 in the front. This guy didn't do a heck of a lot because there's not much to flame over here. But they're in my army, they're swooping. I'm going to need 6s to hit them. It's pretty brutal. We're going to have to figure something out. And that is all that happened. So back. Okay, just a quick clarification. The group was actually this guy and that squad that was trying to come on. That guy's actually in reserve. So that's what's going on. That's Epidemius. Okay. Back with my turn. Bottom of turn 1 coming up. Okay, so witness the glory of Skyfire on Monstrous Creatures. Fired a lot of stuff, put this guy down to 3 wounds, put him down to only 1 wound left on this guy, but because your entire unit only gets to make 1, your entire unit, no matter how many wounds you cause with your entire unit, he only makes 1 save. He passed like 4 different saves to not fall to the ground, so I cannot even assault him. This guy over here only had to make, I think, 1 or 2, yeah, I only had to make 1 check, and that was it, so he didn't fall down. So I can't even shoot these guys down. It's terrible, absolutely terrible. I was guided over here, and Fortune on the Avatar, but to no avail. Shooting from a variety of stuff, just couldn't do it. Need 6s to hit when you're swooping. Very nasty, so these guys are just going to pulverize into my army now, but what are you going to do? I caused a lot of saves on each guy, but just the way it works. So back in a bit with the top of turn 2 coming right up. Okay, so mid-top of turn 2 wrap-up, there's an exciting combat starting. The Demon Prince with 1 wound left is charging in. This guy with 3 wounds left is charging in. We've piled in around them. Neither player has declared a challenge. I think we're both just too chicken shit to try out the new challenge rules. Maybe it's a mistake for someone, I don't know. Maybe I should be challenging, but I just don't want to. I don't have Fortune going, so I don't want to take any risks. But we'll be back in a bit. Okay, so rounding up that combat, we managed to kill 1 Demon Prince, but him and his buddy managed to take out 2 Wraithguard. They just went into the Wraithguard unit. They decided not to go after Eldrad, and it killed 2 of them outright. We lost by 1 because we only caused 1 successful wound that stuck to the 1 guy that died. But you know, we're fearless now, so we just stick it out. And it is on to bottom of turn 2 for this Eldar army in this brutal battle. Here we go. What happened on his reserves? Did not fly in from reserves, did not come in from reserves. So unfortunately, a little bit of bad luck for my opponent there. These guys over here shot out of the vehicle, the open, whatever you call them, the shooting holes, but they couldn't really put any wounds that stuck anywhere. And that was that. So we're on to middle of bottom turn 2. The bloody battle continues. Avatar's charging in there. We got an exciting combat starting. He issued a challenge. My Avatar is accepted. Avatar is fortuned. What else happened this turn? Everything fired just into that vehicle. All we did was strip 1 glancing hit off of because 25% cover. And you get cover after 25%, and it's a ruin, so he still gets 4+ cover. So pretty awesome. Made a lot of cover saves there, and such as this. So this is the story of the turn here. We're gonna have a nice challenge. Okay, pretty anticlimactic. So in the challenge, I hit him 4 times. even with my one reroll from 5 dudes, I only wounded him once, needing 4s, and he made his invulnerable save. But he attacked me back, couldn't get any hits, and he tried to smash me, but no luck. And it's just a gong show over there. So on to top of turn 3 for Chaos Space. Okay, so rounding up top of turn 3, these guys finally showed up, decided to swoop as he came down here, flame 3 of my guys to death with Wind of Chaos, but they made their leadership. That means he's activated the first level of Epidemus because 7 models are dead, so I think that's 3+ for poison on some of the regular weapons. Epidemus showed up with his buddies, direct hit over there. Going to be causing all kinds of pain over here. Over here, Avatar cleaved down that guy, killed the Demon Prince outright, consolidated 6 inches. They consolidated 5. I was going to send them towards the objective, but I just have too much stuff storming me. I've got to send them this way. I've got to do it. And in the meantime, yeah, it's my turn now, bottom of turn 3. Oh, what happened also, these guys just bolter fired 2 glancing hits on the one walker that was closest and couldn't get cover save. Glanced him to death because they only have, two hull points. Pretty awesome there for Chaos Space Marines. And that is it. So on to bottom of turn 3. Okay, rounding up middle of bottom of turn 3 because there's an exciting combat starting. Eldrad and the Wraithguard have charged into Epidemus and the surviving members of the Plague Bearers. What happened on my turn? I forgot to mention last turn, Eldrad tried to doom something, but Deny the Witch succeeded on a 5+ because there was a Psyker in there. And now I tried to Mind War this turn before I charged. I succeeded, but again, Deny the Witch succeeded on a 5 because that's Epidemus is a Psyker. So pretty awesome denying the Witch rolls 2 turns in a row. What else happened though? Over here, we managed to shoot this guy out of the sky. It took these guys, this guy, and this squad to shoot him out of the sky, put 1 wound on him. He fell down, took a wound, and we're charging the combat here with him now. Oh, I forgot to fire those 3 guys, but so be it, that's their fault. What happened here, we fired a bunch of shots there. This guy moved up and double flamed into there, killed a bunch of dudes. Other than that, this guy moved down, got a little bit closer, and that is it for now. We're going to see what happens in both of these exciting combats. Okay, so running up this combat, it's Gong Show over here. I caused 1 wound on him, but couldn't get through his invulnerable. He caused 1 wound on me, couldn't get through my invulnerable. Over there, pretty good for Eldar, despite all their defensive grenades and rerollable 5+s because of Feel No Pain. We managed to kill, I think, 3 or 4, maybe 5 guys there. And no wounds were taken in return, so we're just swarming around them now. There was no challenges issued, but I suspect there will be one next turn. And that is it. So on to top of turn 4 for the... okay, so rounding up top of turn 4 over here. Gong Show combat. We managed to slaughter the remaining 2 guys, but there was a challenge issued. Eldrad accepted. Of course, caused no wounds. Failed his rerollable 3+, took 1 wound. Humiliation, but we did win combat, and we're chilling it out there. Although it doesn't matter, because both units are fearless, and fearless makes losing combat irrelevant these days. Over here, these guys moved up closer. We're just in range of Meltas. Managed to put 1 wound on the Wraithlord Meltas. Avatar cleaved down that Demon Prince, consolidated 6 whole inches over here. He's looking at those guys there. He wants to go. He wants blood over there. And what else happened? I think that was pretty much it. So just combats. Bottom of turn 4 rounding up middle of bottom of turn 4. Awesome combat starting. Wraithlord made it into there despite Move Recover doesn't do anything to help you into charges. But I rolled excessively high with both the Wraithlord and with the Avatar. They got into combat with those guys. Combat continues over here. What happened on my turn? A bunch of shooting into that squad. I think I killed a grand total of 1 or 2 guys. But the luckiest shot of the turn, I did manage to finally succeed on offensive power. Doomed those guys successfully despite Deny the Witch. 1 ranger got a 6 on his shooting. Precision strike. Picked the guy with the Melta. Managed to put the invulnerable, AP1 wound into him. The guy failed his area train save, failed his Feel No Pain, and failed Lookout Sir. So by some dumb luck, we managed to kill the Power Fist. So that was lucky for us, but that was about it. So we're reaching the bottom of turn 5 now. What happened on that turn? Top of turn 5, pardon me. What happened on top of turn 5? These guys charged in futilely, throwing crack grenades at all these monstrous creatures. Couldn't put any wounds on him. Avatar took a wound from a Power Fist and failed his invulnerable save. So pretty interesting there. We managed to put 1 more wound on Epidemus this turn with none in return, so he's down to 1 wound. We're just going to do bottom of turn 5 really quickly because I think we're going to finish after this turn. I've already moved a few things forward. Oh, last turn I forgot to mention, this guy went cuckoo. He did nothing last turn, but this turn he was all right. Okay, so let me round back in the bottom of turn 5. We called the game here because it's just too tough for these Plague Marines to deal with the Wraithlord and the Avatar. There's a second Wraithlord about to come in there. We didn't even bother doing that combat yet. We've just sort of we've ended the game here. But interesting. I was really worried about those flying guys, but because my opponent was unlucky and couldn't get his reserves to come in on turn, nothing came in on turn 2, so that really helped me a lot. That really helped me. So, but no, it was a really good game. My first game of 6th edition. Pretty interesting.
Thanks for the game.
Appreciate it. Thank you. And, this army you may have recognized from previous battle reports. This is the same Death Guard army that I faced before when they were unpainted, but now they are actually beautifully painted.
It comes with a lot of different...
So expect a lot more battles against this army because they're gorgeous to look at. So that's it. Thank you.